I said hello, you fool, I love you. Come on, join the joyride.
Join the joyride.
Join the joyride. What? We had break a couple of weeks. We not recorded.
It's been a while,
anything.
yeah.
I haven't been a while. It's been just a couple of weeks.
Is it?
I think so. Since the last one came out, and I think on the last one I spoke about my knee, right?
And you're still with the Trump knee, yeah.
So that knee was fully healed, like fully everything. And the other day I managed that sensitive area where it's still a bit sore, but it's healed. So fresh, loose, not loose, new, tight, but still soft as baby's ass skin to hit it on a machine in the gym, and it just fucking ripped itself open. So I'm now left with the trampini again.
You knocked it a few times.
Yeah, but that was like, it took the fucking skin away.
Okay.
I mean, I knocked it that way.
Anyway, knee's not healed. The update.
So yeah, I had it healed and back to square one.
You'll need some knee protectors.
Actually, I haven't checked the light on me, but it doesn't matter, I suppose.
You're pretty anyway.
I know I'm pretty. I'm more worried how the light falls on me.
Pretty.
Is that correct, Learn, to you?
I think it.
Okay.
Yeah, looks good.
Anything new? Bad? Or what do you want to update people with? I was thinking today, one of them thoughts where I thought, fuck it, I'll delete social media.
Oh, it's one of those days.
I don't know if it's a day, but I just had this thought. Right?
Yeah.
I thought, fuck it.
Fuck it.
Fuck it. So, yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway.
I suppose. What if you deleted?
That's the point. Nothing. Whether you on it or not on it. Like, yeah, maybe for work and stuff, if you... But like, you know, your social aspect? Who gives a fuck? Like...
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, do you... What are you actually doing? Like... Okay,
consuming all the kitten reels.
More than often, yeah. You just get dragged in by shit, right? I don't know. Let's not make this another one where you talk about social media. It's just... I thought I'll update you. I haven't seen you today, so I thought I'll update you on a thought that creeped up my mind today.
Don't delete it though.
And that was that.
Okay.
Anyway, so... Well, what's...
Nothing's new.
What's new?
Speaking about this the other day.
What's bad, what's
is
good?
It boring, our life, if
so we got
nothing?
We had a phone call or video chat with our friends from Germany.
Yeah.
And usually the gap intervals to when we speak is like minimum 3 months.
Yeah.
It can carry into like half a year. So you have a couple hours chat, and then you might not speak with one another for like 3 to 6 months. And then, so I think this time it was about like 3 months.
Yeah, it was a quick catch up, but there's not much to catch.
So what's new? And it's like, same like we spoke last time, like 3 months ago. But I don't know. So whether that just tells that you're in sort of like mundane routine.
Well, I mean, as I said to you, you don't live on a daily basis with people like that, and so there's not much to talk about, but there's things going on, there's stuff you're doing, I'm doing, and it's not exactly very grey or blunt, the life. It's just not something...
Elaborate. What do you mean, grey or blunt?
You know, you're not... Yeah, you are in a routine, but there is stuff going on. There's things you're developing, things you're doing, and but there's... When you catching up with somebody after 3 months or 6 months not talking.
But that's supposed to be considered my closest friend. But I understand that they are not here, and maybe that's what you're trying to say.
Yeah.
They're not involved in your day-to-day life.
So they wouldn't know what's kind of going on because, well, they're not following the journey, if that makes sense.
Banana socks.
Banana socks.
I don't know, just my mind just told me to say this.
Banana.
So that's how I came up with just random shit.
Random shit.
But yeah. So you want to talk about something? What were we chatting today?
Well,
welcome back to the bollocks about nothing.
Well, it's space, isn't it? To say whatever.
So we might just stand up, fuck off, and leave the space. Just
use
open
this time wisely.
Open for interpretations, right?
Well, you sent me a video the other day of how to achieve your goals, and I like the idea that you have to.
Peter Sage.
Yeah, you have to identify with the person you need to become to achieve the goal, rather than just be focused on the goal and on the steps to achieve the goal. I like that idea, and I think that's something that gets missed out when you are trying to change things or achieve something, that you get in a loop of your old ways or your old habits and behaviors. But if you wanted a change in your life, well, certainly I didn't, you have to realize that you need to change your identity to become the person.
Yeah, because what might have served you, I don't know, yesterday, it's not something that will serve you today, right? So it's not just your goal setting. If your goal that you want to achieve changed, you have to change. So you, who you were 3 months ago, before you set yourself a task of this goal, not necessarily mean that you will achieve this goal with, I suppose, the thought process or the thinking of who you are today. So the shift needs to happen, not just with the goal that you set, but within you, with your identity. Is that what you're saying?
Basically, you have to become the person.
Yeah.
Like, if you want a Spartan body, you have to lead a Spartan life.
Yeah.
You won't become...
Not like my friend calling me fat on social media.
He didn't call you fat. He called you big dude.
No, big dude, you call someone that's fucking well built. What he called me, it's calling you fat, basically.
It was a nice way of saying that.
By the way, that's my close friend, so we talk shit with one another, so don't take this the wrong way. Yeah,
so if you... Another example is my friend that contacted me again, and she's on a journey of weight loss at the moment, and she's got this goal. She wants to achieve quite a lot, but I'm helping and watching her becoming this different person, because that's what needs to change. It's not
mindset shift, right?
Exactly. Yeah. So you need to start identifying, right, I am this person now. I get my meals prepped. I go to the gym, and that's the person that will achieve the goal.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was a good point where some people sometimes miss it. And like, I feel that I've lost my identity at some point. And I think it shows, whereas you kind of, I don't know, before, like a few years ago, I could have identified like, yeah, I'm a power lifter. I do this and that. Now I don't know, I'm an adulting life.
Yeah, I think I was thinking, I know. I was thinking very similar stuff. today, like probably this identity-wise, of what you just said, that maybe somewhere along the lines I lost mine, but I never was a powerlifter. So I've not lost that one. But I have these goals, that going back to talking goals and identities, right? That I want to achieve, right? But my mindset, I think so, is still set in a way. It's hard to explain. It works in your mind, but when you're trying to speak that out loud, it just, and to make sense of it so somebody else would understand it, I struggle with that now and again. But yeah, so all these goals that I have set in my mind and I want to do, like business-wise and whatnot, I don't think it's my identity aligned yet with those goals. So long story short, today, stuff that went through my mind was like, am I destined to have a children or two, get a shitty job and live in some fucking moldy house one day, and that's me, you know? And I'm not saying that there's anything fucking wrong with that. You know, like, people do with their lives whatever the fuck they want to do, and good for them. I'm happy if they're happy, but I don't know, I always felt like I have to do probably bad wording, but maybe I was like destined or wanted or still want to do more than that and achieve more than that. But I suppose that identity of this goal that I have is not yet caught up.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, yeah.
So it was kind of, it sounds like I'm a fucking basket case, because it seems like I'm speaking with myself throughout the day, but it's just a thought process. You
kind of do, because the thoughts do come in, and so I think it plays a big part with what you identify with, and it shows on your life results, whatever that would be, business, sports, or life in general, relationships. But then again, like, we cling to our identities, we cling to our labels, statuses, and
what do you mean?
Like, I'm an orthotist per se, and kind of health professional, and that's one of the labels I've got. But I'm also something else. I'm also modeling. I'm also this, but those labels don't always work together in other people's heads, if that makes sense. So why can't you just be label-less person, just a human?
Who says that you can't?
But then you don't have the purpose. Like, it gives you, your identity gives you purpose, doesn't it? Like, to do something, to go for something, rather than, does that not make sense?
It does make sense to a degree, but can't you have purpose to go after something whilst enjoying other things simultaneously?
Well, yeah.
So you not necessarily need to identify as that, but you can. I'm not fucking Picasso, am I?
Yeah, but you're an artist.
I think I create certain art and inspired by human's body, right? But I'm also a business owner, so does that mean I can't do one and enjoy the other?
So in my head, yes, it's possible, but in the society's norms, it would be, you create this, what's the word, scandalous art, and then preposterous, yeah. And then you are a businessman of healthcare industry, and do these things mix? I mean, yeah, in my head, I'm okay with it, but we sort of we're already been exposed to that sort of life or world, so we don't get shocked if we see a picture of somebody half naked or naked.
But then
other people could.
But healthcare and, I don't know, art in human body, right? One can be inspiring, right? And helping someone can be inspiring. So helping in terms of healthcare, that you provided something that made that person's quality of life better, right?
Yeah.
And you've created, so they got inspired maybe to do more, and you got inspired by them because you created something that allows them to have a better quality of life.
Yeah.
And with creating art, if you wish, so now you've created something with someone that hopefully increased their self-confidence, inspired them to seek more, or they saw themselves in a different light, different angle. So ain't that what's supposed to be the ultimate goal in life?
Yeah.
To be a nice fucking human being and sort of make something that helps others and make other people better and inspire them.
Yeah, my point is, I agree with you that yes, you can inspire people with your art, you can help people with through your business to move better, to feel better. But in real world, in the other people's minds, these might not match, and they would think, oh, how can he be a good businessman and help me to move if he's, I don't know, shooting asses all day?
So if, I don't know, John, right, is a consultant in a hospital, or I don't know, a CEO of some sort of management company, it doesn't matter what that is, right? But then he goes fishing with mates, or does that as a sport, or plays golf as a passion. How dare he?
That's an accepted form of
so that
leisure.
just shows narrow-mindedness of the society.
Yeah.
Not that something is deemed unacceptable just because somebody can't understand it.
Yeah. No, well, I agree. It's just
I don't understand.
Across,
I don't understand going fishing. It's just, I don't know. Sounds silly to me. I know people that
doesn't float your boat.
No, but I know people that enjoy it. And do I knock them for it? Fuck no. If you want, I'll go with you. So I'll support anything, once again, that doesn't do harm to anyone else and inspire people to be better. I don't know, to love themselves more, to help others, to create something, to do nice things. There's enough shit going on, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, I suppose that was something on my mind about getting labels, mixing them, and do we need
Lately
them?
he's biting you a lot.
Because I didn't give him anything.
Treats, you mean?
Yeah. He's saying, "Where's my treats, bitch?"
So, yeah, I understand what you're saying, and labeling and identities and how you can lose yourself and whatnot, but I suppose you can be this, but enjoy other stuff at the same time.
Yeah. Yeah, like, as I say, since I stopped competing, like sports-wise, I think I've lost that identity, that label, and I struggle because there's no actual goal. Yeah, you go there for like general health and to feel good and to get that sense of achievement, to get that dose of serotonin, but just have like, before it used to be, right, I have a competition.
Yeah.
I don't know, in 3 months, I need to do this and that. I need to complete this type of training. I need to achieve those milestones in the training. And I know I'm ready for the competition. Whereas now it's like, well, if I miss one workout, nothing will happen.
I suppose your priorities shifted, right?
Yeah, very much so.
But here's a spanner in your wheel. You say before you had competitions, right? If you're purely talking about, I don't know, being fitter, healthier, or more fit in better shape, here's a thought for you. So I understand your martial arts competitive years. Once you were doing that, fine. And I get the powerlifting bit and getting ready for the competitions and all that good stuff.
Yeah.
But there's a gap between those two where yourself and myself, we were fit as fuck and looked really good.
Yeah.
And you haven't prepped for anything in between those two gaps for years.
Yeah.
So how would you explain that then?
I don't know. I was high on workouts. I don't know. Was just addicted. It was a different lifestyle per se. That was something that used to bring pleasure, whereas now workouts more of a tick on the things to do.
Are they?
Well, to me, it used to be like during that time. It used to be whereas I would look forward. I would think about what I'm going to do in the gym. I would get meals prepped over the weekend for the week.
You prep meals now as well?
I prep meals now, but I don't know, something's
Yeah, I wouldn't
changed.
eat that shit what you eat, but you prep meals.
Yeah. But I don't know. At the moment, it's like more of a I have to go to the gym rather than I get to.
All right, but if you think...
It's not the same level of joy or excitement that it used to be for some reason. Maybe I'm getting older because I know that, I don't enjoy squatting as much because my hips hurt, or I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah, but it's one of them. You don't have to look far, you don't have to look far to sort of like remember when you had the lockdown and you had the gym locked for a year. You would have never said the words that you just said now. I told you this. We'll discuss this now in public. You take shit for granted. Like, maybe you need to catch up on literature that I'm reading and on all the positive, I don't know, mind stuff, books that I'm going through. But I don't know how to explain it any other way. You take shit for granted too much lately.
I wouldn't
agree. I'll call you out on this. From friends to like gym, I have to go. You don't have to do shit. You
I'm just saying
you
how
can
it
jump.
feels.
You can jump around
I'm
at
just
home.
saying that it feels more like I have to go, and yes, I go. One of the reasons is because the gym's open and they don't always have to be by the experiences previously had. But I wouldn't say I take it for granted. I'm just saying how it feels. Rather than...
I'm not just talking gym, but other stuff
Yeah.
that we speak through the other days and the things you express or the thoughts you have, like you have shit in abundance.
Well, there is shit in abundance.
Depends what shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyway, I suppose maybe that's a topic for next time. I don't know.
Yeah, we can prepare for next time.
What would you need to prepare?
Oh, I'll bring facts. I'll bring spreadsheets.
She'll bring facts. She'll
Yeah.
bring spreadsheets.
No, yeah. So that's me. I'm in a sort of.
I know it's harder to go to the gym when it's fucking dark and cold.
Oh, it's
But,
tough. Yeah.
I don't feel like I have to. Like, we don't have to do shit.
Yeah.
We can just sit at home, watch fucking Netflix. But do you feel good doing
Well,
that?
that's exactly the thing. It's like, you know, in your conscious mind.
So you
that
don't have to,
you
but
will
you know
feel
the
better,
benefit.
You will be better in general, but you just feel like it's hard work to make yourself to go.
It's supposed to be hard.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nothing worth having comes easy, right?
Yeah.
So it should feel that way. It should be hard. Your workout should be hard. The idea of contemplating to sit under the blanket and, I don't know, eat soup and watch shit on telly.
You need evenings like that, I'll admit. But
Is
no,
more tempting.
Yeah.
But that does not challenge it, right? So you talk identities and stuff. You have to challenge that identity as well, don't you?
Yeah. Well, there's a lot of addictive substances in life, and comfort zone is one of them.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can get addicted. You can get lured into comfort, especially as you grow older, because you search for that, like comfort, how to make things easier, how to just sort of do less rather than. But yeah, so you need to constantly push yourself into that gear that you need to work. But then it's it feels like you're going up the stream, you know, and like really fighting.
Look at the salmon. They always go up the stream.
Only when they mating, aren't they?
Still go up the stream, do they?
Well, they need to.
So that's a hard work. But it's a tasty fish. So don't that tell you something?
I don't know what. I might taste it. But yeah, I suppose the take-home message would be to start identifying with what you want to achieve. Become the person you want to be. So act like the person.
That makes sense, yes. Yeah.
Yeah, so
I'm hungry.
I'm starving.
We should have ate
We didn't eat
before we
and we didn't have our beverage.
started recording. But anyway, I think that's enough chatter for
That's a wrap, yeah.
for today. So that's
It's a wrap.
It's a wrap.
We'll be
It's a-
eating wraps.
Short and easy to digest for those that digest them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we'll talk about things in abundance and gratitude and things I take for granted next time.
I never said that we'll talk about it. I said maybe. But yeah, anyway, if you reach that far, consider subscribing, liking, and commenting.
Share some love.
Share some love, yeah.
Show
And
us.
if you consider supporting us on Patreon, we are forever grateful. And those who are supporting are in there. And those who are supporting us in there, we
Thank you.
are extremely grateful for you and for your support. So I suppose until the next time. Well,